celebrate nonetheless.
Jackson now on third. Rolling out to his left. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Colts get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially with one of these teams.
He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Dose of the hurry up here.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 6 yards. Another 3 and out.
Oh, what a mistake. He spikes it, but it was fourth down. They're going to give away possession with that.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on third down.
Makes it third and 5.
They give it to him again, and they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Little knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Making the call himself. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape path. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This is Moss. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 33. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Texans.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That one's incomplete. Have a connection with some stone hands. Got in the way there.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. Buying some time left. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Colts get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, now interceptions follow.
He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And it is a 1st down for the Colts, so they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Finds him on the crossing route. And the Texans have it. Runs around him. He's got space. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
That one splits the uprights. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Keep things going. There's more out there to overcome.